Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about compassion and pity. Now, I think people get mistaken between the two, between compassion and pity. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background. Yesterday, I was speaking to a friend of mine. She's a really kind-hearted, really generous soul. A lot of love in her, obviously. And so wherever she goes, there's a lot of compassion that she has for everything that's going on around her. And it causes her to be really fatigued all the time because basically everything is a mess according to her, and everyone needs her pity and sympathy, and everyone's living a really hard life, and the animals are hungry, and the world is dying, blah, 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 right? Totally get it. I was in the same boat maybe 10, 15 years ago where I completely wanted to give up on life and commit suicide because I was like, what's the point? Everything is dying, the world is dying, everyone's unhappy, kids are dying because of starvation, animals are being killed for I mean, it's a horrible mess in general. Like you can look at it that way, right? Obviously, I don't look at it like that right now, and I love my life and I love this world I live in, and I'm looking at the positive rather than the negative because there is a lot of positive as well, guys. Why are we always focusing on the negative? Get so many messages from people saying, but what about those people who are dying in that flood? Or what about that person who's being murdered because of that? Yes, of course. Human beings, when we get together in such large numbers, we're going to cause this kind of drama. I mean, like, it's going to be positive, it's going to be negative. There's going to be people who are going to be horrible individuals, and there's going to be people who are going to be really nice, amazing people. So what are you going to focus on? So you think if you focus on the negative, if you focus on the pity and the sympathy and all that stuff, you think it's going to make the world a better place, yeah? You think that it's going to be better off, everyone's going to be better off if everyone's miserable because the world is crap. Is that the way you think? Okay, let me give you a certain perspective. I was listening to this thing or watching this. I don't remember exactly where I heard it. It's such a brilliant thing. I forget where I heard it. Anyways, this yogi was asked, what is compassion? How am I supposed to show compassion to people who need it, to people who are in misery, who are living a hard life? And he said that not by showing pity. Okay, so when you're showing pity to a person, what you're doing is you're bringing more negative emotions into this realm, into this world. You're showing pity to the person. You're saying, oh my God, poor you have such a hard life. Oh no, it's so sad, blah, blah, blah. Negative emotions being sent to that person, negative emotions being sent into the atmosphere, negative emotions being sent to the collective consciousness. Negativity, negativity, negativity. How is that helping the world? It's not, right? So what you're supposed to do, what the yogi says, was that you're supposed to send them strength. You're supposed to send them love. You're supposed to send them gratitude. You're supposed to send them blessings. You're supposed to send them positive emotions. That is what's going to help them. It's not going to help them if you send them negative emotions. Of course, more what you could do is to try to help them deal with whatever they're dealing with. That's my thing with everything is when I meet a person who needs my help, I'm there for them. And then I do something so that they can stand on their own 2 feet, and then I can move on, right? But sending them pity, a negative emotion, is not going to do them any good at all. Not in this realm, not in the physical realm, and not definitely in the energy realm, in the world, in the vibration world. So why are we doing that? Why do we think that's going to help? You know why? Because it makes us feel better. In that moment, it makes us feel better. We think to ourselves, oh, we're such good people. We feel bad for them. We're sending them pity. That's great. We're such amazing individuals. We're showing compassion. Awesome. Good for us. And that's it. And that's it. That's where it ends. And then we move on to the next person that we should pity. That's not going to help the situation, guys. And compassion is not about that. Compassion, I think, again, you feel the emotion, right? You feel, okay, yes, this person needs my help. How do they need your help? By sending them positive emotions, by sending them positive help. Not pity. Pity is not going to help them. Pity is not going to help them. Not going to help you either. More negative emotions in this world, in your life, in your psyche, it's not going to help anyone. How is that going to help the situation? Oh, so I'm miserable now as well. That's great. That's great. That's just what the world needs more of, right? It needs more miserable people because miserable people do things, not happy people. And that's obviously me being sarcastic. Miserable people don't do anything. When you're miserable, when you're depressed, do you think you do a lot of work? No, you just sit around and mope. What we need more of are happy people who are positive and who think that the world has a hope, who have hope inside of them and who know that if they just do a little bit of work every single day, something positive for someone in this world, that is how the world's going to change. It's not going to change by us sitting in our rooms, moping about because the world is going to shambles. That's not going to change the world. That's not going to help the world. And that's not going to help the people you're pitying. Pity is not a good emotion to send to them. You need to send them strength and love and gratitude and blessings, other positive emotions. Now, if you don't believe in the power of sending energy to people, then I want to bring your attention to this experiment that they did in New York, I think, in the 60s, 70s. I don't remember now exactly. I read about it a while back. What they did was that they had a series of a lot of crime, a lot of violent crime going on in New York at that time. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of people dying, murders, terrorist acts, blah, blah, blah. It was really a bad time for them, right? And so what this person did was that he's like, let's get together as a group and meditate and send positive energy into the atmosphere, and let's help New York, right? So they're all New Yorkers, and they were sitting in Times Square. They got together. There were like thousands of them. They sat together, meditated, and sent compassion and joy and positive energy to the atmosphere, to the New Yorkers around them, to everyone around them. That's what they did. Right? And they noticed, now this is again something that you can either believe and not believe. And if you believe it, it'll be true for you. If you don't believe it, it's not true for you, right? Either way it works. I believe in this stuff, so it's true for me. And what happened was that there was a statistically significant drop in violent crime in New York after the meditation over the next week and a half, 2 weeks or something like that, right? And so statistically significant, right? Now again, you can believe this stuff, you can't, it doesn't really matter. The truth is there's energy. We're all made of energy. We're all vibrations. And so what vibration do you want to send out into the world and into yourself? When you're feeling pity, which is a negative emotion, you're sending out negative emotions into yourself, and you're sending negative emotions into this world. The world already has a lot of negative emotions, guys. It already has a lot of negativity. How about we try and be the positive person there, right? Yeah, the world is dying, but is that going to help the situation by thinking about it over and over again? Or do you want to create a new world? I'm constantly thinking about a new world where everyone is happy and everything is peaceful and all that stuff. I'm trying to create that in my mind, and that's the world I live in. A lot of people call me lunatics, or they call me delusional. That's all right. It's the world that I'm trying to create through the power of my thought. Little by little, I know that it's going to happen. But obviously, we need more people like us, like me and other people who are doing meditation in order to change the world, compassion in order to change the world, positive emotions to change the world. So next time you are looking at someone or something that needs your help, that needs your sympathy, be sympathetic. Show compassion. Obviously, we're all human beings. We want to show compassion, but show it in a positive way rather than negative. Do not send them more negative emotions, and do not send yourself more negative emotions. Put up positivity into this world. We need more of that, guys. We need more of it. We have way too much negativity on this planet. And so let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys want to join my team, you can join it at Patreon, patreon.com/boomshikha. But please do let me know what you think about this video. And let me know. Just no negative comments, guys. I really don't want to deal with your negativity. If you have a negative comment, I'm going to delete it. So there's no point of you writing the negative comment anyways, yeah? So just send me stuff that you think. If it's something that's going to make me think and understand more and just open up my mind a little bit more, send me that stuff. I'm interested in that. But if you just have a negative comment like you suck and go die, don't. I don't care. Don't send it to me. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to delete it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys next time around. Bye for now.